Some of the things you'll need to make this pumpkin are just stuff you should have around the house. Scissors, stapler, a glue stick, and some scrapbook paper. An optional thing, if you have one, is a paper cutter. Otherwise you can just fold it and cut it with scissors, so you don't need to have that. To begin with, I have 12 by 12 sheets. I'm going to be using 12 by 12 sheets of scrapbook paper. The first pumpkin I'm going to make is one that I'm using a double-sided piece of scrapbook paper with a pattern on both sides. So I need to cut this little strip off, and then I'm going to cut it in fourths, so it's 4 equal squares that will each measure 6 by 6. So let me line that up, and that's where you can just fold your big sheet in half and cut it, or use a paper cutter if you have one. So you've got 4 squares that are 6 by 6. There. Then you'll line them up and then fold them. Put the fold the same direction up and down as you want your pumpkin to be. My paper doesn't really matter, so I can fold it this way or I could have folded it this way. It doesn't matter. You want to just draw almost a heart or half of a heart to cut. Here's where the fold line is, and this is where the stem of the pumpkin is going to go. So you just do a curved arc on the top and then come down, and instead of going like the heart, just come down a little straighter till you get almost halfway between the fold and the corner, so that you have a base. You want to keep some of that there. Let's see if these scissors will go through all 8 layers of this. Look at that. It's doing it. Even with these dull scissors. Ta-da! Now, I want to have the same patterns facing each other. So I'm going to have this one on top. Then I want the plaids to face each other. Now the orange facing each other. And now the plaid facing each other. Like that. I'm going to set this aside, and I need to make the stem. This sheet is just a regular piece of construction paper that comes in a pack. But I'm going to make a stem out of this. I forgot, this part's easier to just tape. You can glue it on if you want. I'm just going to tape it because it's faster. I don't have to wait for it to dry. And then somewhere in the middle of my pile, I'll just stick that little stem in there and tape it. And then I'm going to put a staple at the top part and near the bottom, right on that crease. Then we'll fan these up, turn it over, and fan these other 2 layers this way. And then you want to kind of get them so they're equally centered. And there's my pumpkin centerpiece. Now we're going to make one with scrapbook paper that has a pattern just on one side. I have got 3 different colors or patterns, and I'm going to cut all 3. Hopefully this will cut all 3 at the same time. I'm going to cut them, these sheets, 3 sheets of paper, in half. So it'll be 6 inches wide. And we'll only need half of those sheets. So lay aside those, and then this 6 by 12 sheet, I'm going to cut those in half. But like I said, I won't need this other, unless you want to make 2 pumpkins. And there you've got those for another pumpkin. So you should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. With this paper, I want these diamond shapes to go this way up and down with my pumpkin instead of this way. So I'm going to make sure that this is the way I want, that these are up and down instead of sideways. And now we'll see if my scissors will go through even more layers. This is 12 layers of paper. I don't know if it'll do it. I might have to do half of them and then the other half. But we'll try it. I'm going to draw the same thing. Now here's the, no, I'm not even going to try. I'll do this half and half. I'm going to need to decide how I want them arranged. And I think I'll just go like that. Brown, orange, and diamonds. And then I need my glue stick. And we want to just start gluing these together. But we want them all folded so the pattern is on the inside and the white is on the outside. The brown to the orange, so I'm going to put glue around here and glue on this side. And I'll stick those together. And then just try and match up the edges as best you can, and if they don't match absolutely perfectly, it's okay because you can trim them later, which is what I'm going to have to do with that right there. Now I got orange and the diamonds, so I'm going to do this side of my orange and this side of my diamond, and match that up. Now we're back to brown. This side of my diamond, this side of the brown. And now I have 2 left, but I'm going to pause right here and cut out a stem. I'm going to glue in here. And now we've got our diamond. Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera and let this dry for about 5 minutes so that I can trim it while it's dry. Now the glue is dry, it'll be easier to trim off the edges anywhere you see white. Just trim that white off like so. There. All done. There they are, so quick, so easy, and so cute.